Hi, my name is Rebecca Hartz,
And I'm Taylor Labus.
and we are shooting our podcast for our CE 200 class with Dr. Cable. We are talking about the Last Child in the Woods book by Richard Love, and one of the personal connections I felt was in chapter 13 when he's talking about bringing nature home. He actually goes out into some of the mountains up by his house, and actually is out there with his sons, and they're walking through the woods and whatnot. And it really brought me back to my childhood because I spent numerous hours in my childhood at our local park, just exploring, walking around, going down where the water is, climbing on rocks, and just being free and being a kid.
I related this to the Boogeyman syndrome, and when I was younger, I used to walk down to the woods at the end of my street and just pick blueberries and play around by the woods. And then my neighborhood started changing, and so my mom was afraid that I would get hurt or something would happen to me.
So, was a link between obesity and technology. The more technology that has come about since our time has increased the amount of children that want to stay inside instead of going outside and play. For instance, the amount of video games, TV, and computer games are now consuming these children's lives. But recently, President Obama and his wife Michelle have created a program called Let's Move, and basically what it is to raise awareness about childhood obesity and the different things that parents, kids, teachers, political figures can do in order to help create an awareness about obesity. One of the things that you can do to help limit the amount of obesity rates, besides going outside and having fun in nature, would be to limit the number of unwanted calories that children consume. Like pop, for instance. Pop's unnecessary for kids. Encourage more of juice and water. Another thing that you can do is, instead of having a cookie jar out, put a bowl of fruit out. Kids are more likely to grab what they see right in front of them than to go hunting for other things. Okay, so another thing that you can do to help increase children's awareness of nature is spend more time outside recess. In a New York Times article that we read, a 15-minute recess will help to increase children's behavior and their attention. So basically, that time that you think is, that's just another time for a teacher to sit down and do work or whatnot, it's actually really benefiting the kids.
30% of schools don't have recess, and it's shown that a punishment is taking recess away. This actually is hurting the classroom behavior and making kids more prone to behave worse than if they had their 15-minute recess, which increases their behavior.
Children with ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, they tend to not be very focused in class, but it's shown that walks outside can help increase their attention and willingness to learn. So what it comes down to is every kid needs recess, and that recess should not be used as a form of punishment. Find something else to use as punishment. Recess is the key to children's lives.
5 minutes.
Okay, here's a list of our favorite top 5 outdoor activities. Number 1, bike riding.
Number 2, Frisbee.
Number 3, Foursquare.
Number 4, hiking.
And number 5, tag.